Hey friends, today I am going to show you something very interesting. So you might be already knowing what is PictoBlox, how you can do some animations, games and so on. And you might be also familiar with the devices that works with PictoBlox. Like you go to the board and find out Evive, Quarky, WizBot, Arduino, different series and many other things, and three of them I have here, like the Quarky itself, Microbit and Arduino. But now today I'm going to show you a different version of the Arduino, and that is sold by a company called Elecrow. So yeah, I'm moving these other things aside, and I'm going to show you what are the unique things you're going to get from that. So if this is the Arduino and you're directly connecting to the Arduino and trying to move to be left or right or try to interact different way, so you have to connect so many pins, so many sensors, output devices in this, and then you have to make your own story. What if the Arduino comes few step ahead and few step forward towards you and comes with all the sensors, lots of sensors pre-built and soldered with it? And that's what exactly what Elecrow has bought for you. So I bought it from the website RoboCraze, and this is the link. And by the way, this is not a promotion or paid promotion, this is just my personal opinion. So this is what I purchased, Elecrow all-in-one starter kit and blah blah, so all this thing. So you can see there are lots of sensors there inside. So yeah, we're going to open this anyway. So if I open this, and then we'll see how we can interact with PictoBlox. So if I open this suitcase, and it comes with this soil moisture sensor. I'll keep it aside. It comes with the IR receiver here and the IR remote. So that's another exciting thing. Many things may not be directly possible to be operated by PictoBlox block coding, but most of the things it will. So based on that, let's do something now. So these are the different sensors. Like you can see the potentiometer, which usually we rotate like this, they have make a linear version of it. It's a linear version of the potentiometer. This is the ultrasound sensor, the famous distance ultrasound sensor. This is the servo motor, then relay, buzzer and many other things. There's a button, and then there is a LED and microphone and so on, and there is a PIR sensor as well and one LCD display. So this all things are there, and then how to use it and what this device is, or how PictoBlox is going to detect this device. That's what could be your question. So for that, let's quickly move on to the manual that I collected from the website about this product. So this product says it comes with many 20 plus lessons and 20 plus lessons, and then 15 built-in modules. So this 20 plus lessons, I expected it will come as a booklet, but yeah, it's not. It is you can download it from a link. So I'll put the link in my description, and this is the manual actually. So this are the different things you can do out of it. But what you will notice here is they have done everything using Arduino IDE. So you go there and they will show, first of all they will show how to install Arduino IDE and so on. So this is the way how to install in Mac, in Windows and many other devices, and then finally it will start coding using Arduino IDE. But how can we make it happen with PictoBlox? That's the question I am going to discuss. So for that, what we really need to know to run it in PictoBlox, we'll just concentrate on that from this manual. We'll try to find out that. So first of all, let's go to PictoBlox. First question comes, what should be the board name? So if you see, this is the microcontroller, that the Atmega microcontroller that you see in the Arduino Uno R3. So this is that mega microcontroller. So that means you can very well choose Arduino Uno itself, and then let me connect it. So let me connect it with my computer, and then let's see how it works. So let me plug it. In the side you see there is a micro USB port given. So I connect it. You got the sound. So it detected as something. What is that something? We'll see. Now if I can zoom it a bit, not zoomable. Oh, what happened? Fine. So I think it's good enough. I will try to make it like this. Fine. Yeah. So now what we need, first of all the board we selected, then we try to connect, and we see wch.cn. so this one, this is the new port that I can see, so it must be the one, and you can find it out by unplugging and what's coming and going from the list. So yeah, I'm not going into that details, but what I'm going to show now is I want this button, if I press, something should happen with the Toby. So let's try to do that. If this happens, that will mean that it's really an Arduino and all the other things are in place. So first of all, when you are coming to PictoBlox and connecting the Arduino for the first time, you have to upload the firmware. So let's do the first thing first. So this is a good start that can tell if the upload is successful. That means all the internal memory size, ROM and everything, whatever compatibility, it will check everything matched, otherwise the upload itself would have failed. But still there is a one more second level where the PictoBlox will, the Toby will really be operable by anything from this device. So let's see. So first I will go to event, take a flag, and then no, I will do this when the left and right. I will try to move Toby. Okay, sorry, before that I would do that button press, like as I said. So what I will do is I will change his costume every time I press the button. So what I will do is like just the next costume I will do, and then from here I will take repeat forever, and I will keep checking if the button is pressed or not. So what I need to know first, this button is connected with which pin of Arduino, right? So for that, let's go back to the manual and go straight up and look for the button control LED. So anything that's dealing with button, I'm interested. So let me check this and search for it in the code, and then this is the Arduino code they are giving example, but you see what you got, button pin equal to 7. So that means the pin number 7 is connected with button. So what we will do is we'll go to the Arduino, we'll read status of pin number. What's the pin number? 7. Pin number 7. So that's what the button state is, and I see by default the button is in connected state. So we will run the reverse logic. So what we'll do, we'll take a if else and we'll say equal to false, or okay, leave it. Let's make it less complicated. So I will zoom it first and then leave it, keep it here, and then I'll keep it inside. And here what I will do is every time a button is pressed, it will change the costume. So as I was telling you, if the status is high, then this condition will satisfy the if condition, but it will be always high. So that means always it will keep changing the costume. That I don't want. I want only during the button press, that means the else part. And now what I will do is I'll put a delay so that del no, it was, wait, I'll give a small delay like 0.4 400 millisecond, and let's run it. So it's running now. I will zoom it, maximize it, and then I will go and press the button. See, it's iterating over all the avatar or costume of Toby. So I keep pressing it and it's keep moving. So that means two things. One is the button is working, and second is welcome. This kit is compatible with PictoBlox. So what else we can do with this? Many things, but I want to show you something, one more example, and I will stop this video, and maybe if you're interested I can make more videos in future. So what now I'm going to do is I want to move this slider left and right, and I want Toby to move left and right. So this is not a concrete story. You can think about a story out of this, but now I'm going to show you how this interaction happens. So for that, what I will first of all do is I'll go to the variable section and create a variable called slider, which is a number variable. For all sprite I don't need, let it be only, but I don't want to bother you about this, so let it be whatever is default, and the slider value is visible here. Now I'm going to show you what it is. So definitely it's a slider, it's a potentiometer, it have to be a analog input device. So if it is an analog input, we first need to know which analog pin it is connected. So for that, again, let's go back to your manual, go to the slider or potentiometer. I think they have mentioned it as a potentiometer. So Control F, P-O-T-N, linear potentiometer. Yeah, so this is the one. I'll just search one more time and it should take me to the place. Yeah, and then all the blah blah things. You don't need to know this to really operate, but this is what I want. Linear pin A0. So this is the potentiometer pin number A0. Analog pin A0 is the point, which means here in this, if you imagine you have connected a potentiometer with the pin number A0, means here. Oh no, it's not focusing. Yeah, this analog side, right? A0 here. So similarly, okay, just yeah, let's concentrate on this. So read analog pin. What I am going to do is go to the variable and set the new variable slider to this new value, the read analog pin value. For now, let's keep it aside and just put this in and have a start. See, 1023 is just at the edge of the potentiometer, but 24 is the one. So I will move little bit. It's not happening. Oh, okay, 23. So 0 to 1023 is 1024, right? So now I'll slide the other side. It's moving, and the 0. So now what I want is I want to move Toby left and right using this slider. But you see, this has having a range of 0 to 1023, whereas Toby has a range which is different, which is, if I move it here, minus 254 actually it will be, or 255, I don't know, 2 plus 254. So if that is the range Toby is interested, and I am giving him 0 to 1024, then what's going to happen? Let's see. So I will go to the looks palette, and then not looks, what is that, motion, and then I will say okay, X. So go set X by set X2, set X2 the variable slider, and then just put it here, and then let's see what happens. So now I will move the slider. Somehow it's not working. What happened? And set X to slider, and this is the guy. I will go to the control where is that? Motion, sorry, motion. And then what I will do is, yeah, it's correct only. Set X, it's correct. So what's the slider value? 1024. That's why it's not moving, but it's not changing. So let's switch on the flag, and then now you see it is not responding because this is not a valid coordinate of Toby. Now it is in the valid coordinate 255 till 0, but at 0 it will stop at the middle and it cannot go further in the negative direction. So that's the problem with slider and Toby, right? So it can go only the positive half, and then after some time it will go out of range and it will not work. So what can I do for this? I will not spend much time on this. If you want, we can talk about that in a different video, but for now what I will do is, let's do it quickly. So what I'll do, first I will do a mod. Okay, so this mod will ensure, this is like if you divide with something, and if you divide a number with another number and then you get a reminder, that's the mod. So what we'll do is take this here and then mod it with the whole range, which is minus 255 to plus 255, means 512 for, let's assume that. And then what we'll do is, this will ensure it will stay within 0 to 512, so it will not go out of range. But now I have to bring it into the minus 255 to plus 255. For that I will just subtract 255 from this value. So what I will do is, where is the minus one? Yeah, minus. I'll take the whole thing in this part, and then here I will give 255. Done. So now if I put it in the slider and go to maximum screen and try to slide, somehow I need to switch on the flag, and then see it's moving from positive to negative, and once it completes it will repeat itself and it will take a whole round. So it will do twice in the whole range of this slider, because 1024 I have done a mod of 512, so it will go at 0 at 512 at the middle, and then it will start freshly at the next round for the mod. So it might be a little difficult for you kids, but you can ask your parents, they can explain you the mathematical calculation behind it. But this is one example I can show how this slider you can use, and then the same slider you can use for the dimmer and all. But yeah, today I'm mostly concentrating about the how to operate the characters in PictoBlox using this Elecrow starter kit. And there are many other things like PIR sensor. Some intruder is going, and then you suddenly detect, like your hand is passing through this, you're trying to take something out of this, like suppose this remote is here and somebody is trying to take it, and then Toby will shout, "Hey, don't take it," something like that. Just think about a better story. Okay, this is very just a very vague thing. Okay, please come up with some story, comment me in my inbox if you're interested. If you have a story in your mind and you want me to demonstrate that, we can have a talk. So you can put it in my comment box and I can take it. With that, goodbye. Thank you.